Let's just close our eyes, drop in deep, empty your mind of everything for a moment. Mm. Mhm. Make sure you feel yourself all the way down. Mm. Mm. Just begin to repeat the title of the lesson number 5, which is I am never upset with the reason I think I am never upset with the reason I think. Just repeat it several times in your mind. Make sure you feel every word and the meaning of it. Does not need interpretation, simply saying what it's saying. I am never upset with the reason I think. Mm. I am never upset for the reason I think. This idea, like the preceding one, can be used with any person, situation, or event you think is causing you pain. Applying it specifically to whatever you believe is the cause of your upset, using the description of the feeling in whatever term seems accurate to you. The upset may seem to be fear, worry, depression, anxiety, anger, hatred, jealousy, or any number of forms all of which will be perceived as different. This is not true. However, until you learn the form does not matter, each form becomes a proper subject for the exercises for today. Applying the same idea to each of them separately is the first step in ultimately recognizing that they are all the same. When using the idea for today for a specific perceived cause of an upset in any form, use both the name of the form in which you see upset and the cause that you ascribe to it. For example, I'm not angry at gosh, I'm not angry at anything at the moment. I'm not angry at the government, let's say, for the reason I think. I'm not afraid of a disease, but the reason I think. And again, this should not be substituted for practice periods in which you first search your mind for sources of upset in which you believe and forms of upset which you think will result. Anyone else would like to read?
I can do it.
All right, go.
In these exercises, more than in the preceding ones, you may find it hard to be indiscriminate and to avoid giving greater weight to some subjects than to others. It might help to precede the exercises with the statement, there are no small upsets. They are all equally disturbing to my peace of mind. Then examine your mind for whatever is distressing you, regardless of how much or how little you think it is doing so. Chantel, do you want to read?
Ruben. You may also find yourself less willing to apply today's idea to some perceived sources of upset than to others. If this occurs, think first of this: I cannot keep this form of upset and let the others go. For the purpose of these exercises, then, I will regard them all as the same.
Mm.
Then search your mind for no more than a minute or so and try to identify a number of different forms of upset that are disturbing you, regardless of the relative importance you may give them. Apply the idea for today to each of them.
Mm.
Using the name of both the source of the upset as you perceive it and of the feeling as you experience it.
Mm.
Further examples are: I am not worried about my foot for the reason I think.
Mhm.
I am not depressed about. Hmm. Maybe someone else can do one line if they feel for it.
Yeah, so let's apply it. Anyone has something, any form of upset, and the reason? Go, Colleen.
I am not upset about returning to work for the reasons I think.
Mhm. Beautiful. Any other examples? Let's just apply, guys. This is the most important part of the practice, yeah? You always apply, and we don't try to dig out something. We just wait what comes naturally. There's always something. Is it, yeah? Anyone's got something running? Just make it public. Yeah, go for it.
I'm not concerned about the impact of my neighbors on my community for the reason I think.
Yes, beautiful. Anyone else? Go.
I am not worried about flying for the reason that I think.
Mm-hmm. Awesome. Next.
I am not upset by my son for the reason I think.
Yeah. I have something little to say to this. See, we're never upset for the reason we think, right? So you say it and you're still upset, right? This is just telling you that you're actually not looking at what's really suffering. And this is where you go to God. This is where you go, Holy Spirit. It goes, Holy Spirit, I'm not upset for the reason I think, but I'm upset. Why am I really upset? See, this is really suggesting you're never upset for the reason you think. But we have other things going on. Maybe it's for the reason you feel, what you feel in yourself. Now, what's very important that you might be upset because you're out of your shape. You're out of connection with God. That's why you're upset, maybe. But you got to find out what that is specifically for you. So this is the time when you go, God, now help me. I'm not upset for the reason I think, but I am upset. Why am I really upset? And then just stop any effort whatsoever. And it might actually hit you. Why you're really upset. And in that moment, the minute you see it, it will vanish. Yeah. This is how it really kicks in. Yeah. I'm never upset for the reason I think, but I'm upset. Then why? And then look for the answer. You will get it. And that answer will release it. Because it was always this tiny made idea that crept in, that created you being upset. You didn't notice it. Now you're out of your balance or oneness with God, and now things are happening. And now you think that's the reason why you're upset. But the truth is, you're never upset for the reason you think. All right. So let's do a little quiet time. Repeat the lesson a couple of times to yourself. I'm never upset for the reason I think. And then allow yourself to fall in the arms of God. Mm. Mm. I'm never upset with the reason I think. Just remember to repeat it a few times a day. 3 or 4 times during the day is enough. So thank you guys for coming. Thanks, Chantal. Thanks, everyone else. Blessings.
Day.
See you tomorrow.
So much love. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Awesome.